Hello, my friend, Captain Angelo here, and this is the second day of the Captain of My Soul challenge. As I said yesterday, this is going to be a 30-day challenge. This is going to be like a marathon, okay? We're going to go a long way together, and I want you to remember why we're doing this. Especially in this day and age with so many distractions, emails, posts, videos coming from all around. It is very important to know why you are investing your time and energy on something. So, why are we here? As I said yesterday, this is the first ever as far as I know, of course, this is the first ever 3-level deep challenge. On the first level, we will be working on our mindset. On the second level, we will be working on our skill set. And on the third level, I will help you get the most out of another challenge, the Own Your Future Challenge, hosted by Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. And so that you can make the most, as I said, we want to start off, as I mentioned this morning, we want to start off with self-awareness. Before you improve something, you want to be aware of it. Before you improve yourself, you want to be aware of yourself. And I made some promises to you. I promised, I will be very lean in my communication and I will keep these videos as short as possible because I truly respect your time. Also, I truly respect the energy that you put to pay attention right now. And to get the most, you need to have a clear and as simple as possible model of life. So, this morning, in my daily shot of inspiration, I mentioned the 1, 2, 3 model. Okay, imagine this is your first day at school, and you learn your first 3 numbers, 1, 2, and 3. And let's break this down. 1 stands for one life. Think about that. Ponder on that for a moment. You have one life. And if you don't like what Angelo is saying to you right now, go, find something better. It's so precious that you want to remind yourself that every second matters. It is very important for you to remind yourself over and over again how important each moment is in your life, how precious this one life that we all have is. Number two has to do with the two worlds that we live at the same time. Our inner world, which is our thoughts and feelings basically, and our outer world, which is what we consider as our environment, what is perceived by our senses, okay? And these two worlds interact with each other. They're completely connected all the time, especially for people who do not have what I call a fortified emotional wall. Okay? Let's have an example. Right now I'm talking to you and like there's an earthquake, okay? And I might stop and I might, think, should I be alarmed? Is this like a big earthquake? Should I do something? Should I go under the table or something? So an outside event affects my inner world. So there might be an adrenaline rush, there might be an instance of fear and things like that. On the flip side, if you do an inner work like a meditation and you calm yourself down, you could be more serene, more blissful, and you could be, in the center of New York or in the center of Athens, with all the traffic and so many things going on. And you could be blissful because you are in tune with something that you've done in your inner world. And then you can go to work and you have like a meeting with 7 other completely frantic and stressed people, and you can start calming them down just because of the fact that your energy, your vibration is more influential. Number 3, there are only, whatever happens in your life, whatever happens, I don't care if you live in Greece or in the States or you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere. It doesn't matter if you're 8 years old or 888 years old. Your life is driven by three forces. Number one is the direction, like the steering wheel. Imagine a car, okay? So the one force is the direction of life, the steering wheel, where you put your attention, and usually that has to do with our desires, what we want to achieve, what we want to give or to receive. Number two is all the forces that pull us forward, like enthusiasm, gratitude, inspiration, happiness, love. And the third force is all the forces that drags us back, like anger, fear, apathy, resentment, jealousy, all the negative emotions. And knowing that, what you want to do is to have the force of direction, which is the steering wheel, as clear and compelling as possible. The force that pulls you forward, which is the gas pedal basically, you want it to be as big as possible, to have as much energy pulling you to where you want to go. And you want to have the brake, which is the force that pulls you back, as small as possible. So this is why, for instance, and for those who follow me for a while, we know that many times we begin with awareness, we begin with forgiveness and exercises like this for us to minimize the drag before we do anything else. Because otherwise it is like you pushing down the gas pedal and at the same time having the handbrake on. So you expend so much energy and you're moving so slowly that you say, okay, this is fruitless, I'm giving up. And you don't realize that you're carrying so much weight. And there are so many exercises that you can do before you start, before you begin your journey, so that you can feel lighter. You can feel you are attuned with where you want to go. And this is what we will be doing in the forthcoming days. We will be working on making the direction more specific, on increasing the levels of energy that pulls us forward, and cutting off everything that holds us back. Okay? So, again, the message today is very simple. Remember this model, this 1, 2, 3 model. Ponder on it for a while, for a few minutes. It's enough. Ponder on it and bring this simplicity in your life so that we can facilitate what we will be discussing tomorrow in a much easier manner. Talk to you soon. Ciao, ciao.